What's poppin', guys? Hope everybody out there is having a great day. I'm on a great vibe. It's a little late. Hopefully you can see me in the car. But today I'm talking about increased charisma on semen retention and how much easier it is to communicate with any being known to any realm. You're so much more confident. Testosterone levels are raised, especially on longer streaks. So it's very easy for you to be authentic. It's very easy to come across as charismatic. And guys, I was already somewhat of a charismatic character. I was already decent in conversation before going on semen retention, but I was usually only quite charismatic around dudes, around my friends. You know, I would be easily able to make people laugh, easily able to be very fluent in conversation and have a great time very easily. But when it came to women, guys, I struggled holding meaningful conversations. I always felt like I was too boring, maybe, or I wasn't talking about interesting subjects. Well, anyway, guys, come to semen retention, come to my long journey. I've discovered that it is so easy to talk to women. I have made friends with multiple different women, non-sexually, literally just being friends, which was something that was completely new to me. I had never had female friends before that were just straight up female friends. I had always gotten into relationships, okay? Guys, it's become very easy for me to talk to any of them. I'm able to hold interesting conversations. I'm able to maintain eye contact. I'm able to make them laugh. I'm very charismatic in conversation. Guys, you will also realize once you go through this change in your life, once you start reaching these longer streaks, that so many people are a shell of what they could be. So many people are not interesting in conversation. So many people are not charismatic and sure of themselves in conversation. No one these days is having incredibly interesting, fun conversations with complete strangers, or being able to hold conversations with anyone they know. Man, I can't tell you how many people in like family members of mine that have the most surface value, boring ass conversations. But when I get involved, not to toot my own horn, but we're gonna toot it today. When I get involved, I'm like the spark plug of the conversation. I get things going, I get things rolling, right? I'm the one that leads the combo. I'm the one that asks the interesting questions. I'm the one that gets them excited about whatever we're talking about, because I am the spark plug. I am the charismatic character that brings that out of people now. When before, I was a shell, just like everyone else. You have a boring conversation with someone, they're gonna also be boring. Unless that person's on semen retention, guys. Now, you guys have to realize, being able to charismatically speak to people, being able to be very fun in conversation and interesting and, you know, dynamic and holding interesting conversations isn't just a skill that is valuable when speaking to women. If you are able to be charismatic in conversation and you can speak to women that way, boom, man, you can get 99% of all women on this planet. It's that easy, guys. But look, that's not necessarily what we care about on this channel, right? Some of you may be tuning in to, you know, upgrade your life with women. That's fine, man. If you want to do that, that's fine. Me personally, I'm looking at this from a spiritual perspective, from a career perspective. Guys, being able to charismatically speak to anyone, specifically people you're working with in your career, specifically people that are of importance in your life, this can elevate you to a whole nother level you never knew possible, guys. Think about it. If you're just that much more interesting, and maybe you're not the smartest guy in the world, maybe you're not the strongest guy in the world, maybe you're not the best guy at your job, maybe you don't do the best, maybe you know, there's some issue that you have that's holding you back in your career at some point. Guys, if you're able to charismatically speak, if you're able to be that interesting character that people envy, that people want to be, oh man, it will elevate you to realms you never knew existed. Because the ability to speak, the ability to effectively communicate is so, it's so looked over. It's not something that people these days are really looking at. I think a lot of times in careers and whatever, people are always like, oh yeah, what are your qualifications? Then that's all that matters. Bro, that's a bunch of bullshit. You need certain qualifications, but for the most part, you got to know how to talk, man. You got to know how to be interesting. You got to know what to say. Semen retention will make you just that much better of a communicator. You will become extremely charismatic. You will become more intelligent in conversation and very easily able to hold interesting conversations with anyone. You're very relatable. Guys, hope this message resonates. Peace.